is.
Of the way we were. You guys, I miss you. I love you. Weren't. Well, listen, I'm coming right after you. They're like, stop the singing. So I'm bringing you midweek markdowns. That means we're bringing you the styles, the designers you love, and every single item is a clearance price. It's going to be fun. Don't go anywhere.
Clearance everywhere you look.
Everywhere, everywhere. Bye,
everywhere,
my
left, right,
I miss you.
up, down, miss you more.
Bye, honey.
Sweet lady. All right, now, Chef Rick Roman, we're going to bring you one final item tonight. And if you've got a microwave, you've got a way to cook pasta.
Pasta. Dave, think about all the times you go to make pasta. You have the big pot. You got to put the boiling water all over the stove. Imagine now being able to take that microwave that's in our house that we barely use for anything, other than reheating our coffee.
And last night's takeout.
You can now measure your pasta, put it in this container, and all you have to do, I got to tell you, this blew me away, is add some water and a little bit of salt, and you can make pasta in your microwave without heating up the stovetop or worrying about all that mess on the stove by simply taking this and put it in your microwave. Now, whatever pasta you do, you're gonna add about 3 to 10 minutes depending on how much you do. If you do 1 or 2 servings, you add about 3 minutes to the cooking time. That's on the box. And I gotta tell you, you get perfectly cooked pasta without any of the fuss or muss, literally out of your microwave. And I was like, I'm somebody who's had a lot of pasta in my life. My wife's Italian. And when you say microwave and pasta, most people think they can't believe it. And then the top cover is a strainer lid, right? I simply strain the pasta water out.
Perfect.
And I just want you to see this pasta. I mean, you can't believe perfectly cooked pasta in the microwave without any trouble at all. And you can do up to a full pound of pasta in this. And think about this. Think about how many times maybe you're in the mood for pasta, but you don't feel like going through the trouble of heating up the stove and making that big mess. Well, guess what? Pop this in your microwave, and you have delicious, perfectly cooked pasta every single time.
Every single time.
Yeah.
Now, what types of pasta can we do in here?
You can do any pasta, penne, rigatoni, spaghetti. You can even do lasagna noodles. That's the other thing I love about it. It's actually perfectly shaped. If you look at the shape of our container, it fits perfectly lasagna noodles. And what I love about it is not only can you cook the lasagna noodles, what I did is I then assembled my lasagna inside the container, and then I finished the lasagna in the microwave, in the same container. So I layered my pasta noodles with my meat sauce, my mozzarella, and I made the whole lasagna. So from start to finish, I did it all in the microwave.
How about a little Parmesan?
It's so hard to believe. And now here's the thing, David. The one thing that's different about our microwave pasta maker is we gave you a 3-tier system. So we gave you 2 inserts that are both a strainer and a steamer lid. So in this case, check this out. What we did is when our pasta was halfway done, I threw some shrimp on the top shelf because the steam comes up. So now I can take my shrimp that I cooked, I can throw in a little bit of butter and make a little shrimp scampi in the microwave in one container. Just mix it around, and now I've done shrimp and pasta all in the same container.
Yeah, there's a little white wine in there.
Oh, look at that. A little white wine, a little garlic, a little butter. Look how delicious this is. And this whole thing goes into the dishwasher. So think of how less pots and pans and all the different things that you would normally use. Guess what? You're doing this all in the microwave, and you can drop this in the dishwasher.
Now, we have this in color choices, and we also have reduced shipping and handling down to $3.50.
Ooh, I like that. I like that.
Which is really great. Now, we have this on the red, and then we have fewer than 1,000 remaining in the red. We have this for you in the blue, $650, the gray, $475, and finally the green, I think. The green is available for you, $425 in the green. Now, what do you have here, sir?
All right, so let's come over here. This is the thing I love about the multi-tier cooking. So I did a complete dinner. So on the top rack, I steamed my asparagus, okay? So what I did is I put the asparagus in about halfway through the cooking process. On the bottom rack, that is that second tier I mentioned, we have that other steamer basket. So that is where I steamed salmon. So I did a full steamed salmon dinner in the microwave, and on the bottom is where I put my aromatics and my liquids, my wine, my herbs. So it steamed the salmon and the vegetables all at the same time. So think about it. So not only are you cooking pasta, you just made a complete salmon dinner. This is your microwave meal steaming cooking system. If you want to do some steamed vegetables, just a simple steamed vegetables, put your vegetables in here. You could steam your broccoli, your carrots. And then, of course, we have over here some delicious clams that we put, again, we put our broth on the bottom. That steams the clams. And now look how many clams I did. I'm just going to show you over here. We're just going to put this over here. I'm going to try not to make a mess. Look at how many clams this fits. Oh my goodness.
Might be more than our plate
Look
allows.
at that. Oh, I did it. I fit it.
Look at you.
That's a miracle that one of those didn't go over the side. And you know, you asked before, so you can do any kind of pasta. It could be macaroni elbows. You want to do mac and cheese. It could be the wide noodle rigatoni.
These are called cavatappi.
Cavatappi, exactly. And here's the thing. When we put this on QVC.com, we put a pasta cooking guide. You're going to take the cooking time on your pasta box and add anywhere from 3 to 10 minutes. So if it's one serving, you'll add about 3 minutes to the cooking time.
It's easy.
If you're doing a full pound, you're going to add about 10 minutes to the cooking time. All you're doing is adding water and seasoning it with salt, and that pasta will come out perfect. Now, depending on your microwave, some microwaves are more powerful. Maybe the first time you use it, you may, it's a little al dente, add another minute to the cooking time.
Okay.
But you don't have to get these giant pots out. I got to tell you, pasta, I can't tell you how many times pasta goes boiling over on the stove. You got to wait about 15, 20 minutes for the water to boil on the stove. You literally can pop this in the microwave and have a delicious pasta dinner in minutes.
Now, your children are a little older now, aren't they?
Yes, yes. So
how old are they?
So my oldest is 19, and the other, the twins are turning 17 next month.
17
I know, can you
next
believe?
month. No, but when they were little, they were grabbing at things on the stove, right?
Oh, yeah.
And you don't want to have them grab a pot of hot scalding water and pull it down on themselves, right?
No.
This is something you cook in the microwave.
Microwave. So it's super simple, super safe. That's the other thing, too. My daughter is living overseas right now. She has a very small kitchen because overseas the kitchen's very tiny. So now she can make the pasta in the microwave because she doesn't have a big stove. She doesn't have the ability to do it. This is going to give you that option. And then the fact that you can steam in this and do full dinners, and the fact that I could do lasagna. I cooked the noodles, but then I assembled the lasagna. You would never think to do this with something in the microwave. Look how delicious this lasagna came out. I mean, it's just, I mean, look at this. And that's what and then the whole thing right in the dishwasher so that we don't have to worry. This is what we call a double-decker lasagna here.
I was hoping that you would do it.
I think we need to add, and then Dave, your favorite, I think we should do a little bit of Parmesan cheese. When I say a little, wait,
you mean a lot.
we got to shower it.
Got to make it rain, baby. All right, $21.98. Reduced shipping and handling on this. If you have a microwave, you've got a way to cook your pasta faster and better and more efficiently.
More efficiently.
150 orders have been taken during the show. Many of you are looking at this and you're saying, wow, I'd love it in colors, and we have it in colors. Yep. Strangely, you asked, we deliver. All right, now we have it in red, we have it in blue, we have gray, and we also have it in green. And green is on QVC.com. If you missed anything in our show tonight, remember you can shop backwards by shopping items previously on air, and you'll be able to check